No, you good. Keep it like that.
I know my comment.
Oh, okay.
Rotate device.
But you got a better angle right there anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I see you there.
Let me check the feed real quick. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Bear with us one moment. All right. Man, look how all this is happening right before the Passover, man. The spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai is extremely heavy, man. Right? Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, Shalom, Akyam. Bear with us. About to get going. All right, prophecy is lit. Right? There is no denying that, man. All right? All right, we in there. It says we live. All right, beautiful. Hey, GMS Charlotte. All right, Shalom, GMS Charlotte, back at you with another live camp through the spirit power, Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, before we get started, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh.
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash.
Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us his truth. Double salutations to all you Akim out there laboring in the house of David, the elect that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers.
Shalom.
All right. Hey, this is everything we've been waiting for, man. All right. Heavy time in the news, heavy prophecy. Prophecy is lit. All right. All the things that determine the destruction of Babylon and the salvation of the elect, man. All right. It don't get no better than this, man. And we told you people, man. Right? We've been prophesying for, matter of fact, not us. Our apostles and elders have been prophesying over what? 30 years, man. Right? Years, man. All right, of these moments that are playing out on the earth, man. So there's nothing that you people can say, you doubters, you scoffers, none of that. Matter of fact, give me 2 Ezra 15 real quick. Open up with that. Right?
So 2 Ezra chapter 15. I'm gonna start with verse 1.
Yeah, start at verse 1 for me.
Verse 1. Speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. Go ahead.
Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Which the Lord has put the words of prophecy in our mouths. Right? This is, hey, we are speaking the words, we are speaking the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, man, in the form of prophecy, man. Go
That's
ahead.
right.
And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Come on, man. Cause them to be written on paper. They are faithful and true. These words that are written in the scriptures are faithful and true.
That's right.
All right? No denying it, man. Stop playing with the Lord, man. Right? Read on.
Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Right. And that's heavy. Right? Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against us. Right? Because ultimately, what? You ones that are speaking against these prophecies, you're nothing but bug outs anyway.
That's
man.
right.
Right? And what you got to say is insignificant anyway. Because prophecy is still going to come to pass. Right? The words that are written in this book are being declared right in front of your eyes, man. Right? What, Romans 3 and 3?
I was just thinking that. What is, yep,
Give me that real quick. Read it for me, y'all.
This book of Romans. Book of Romans chapter 3, verse 3. What if some did not believe?
What if some did not believe? Right? Incredulity, right? Go ahead.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?
Right. You don't believe Babylon is America. You don't believe that the nukes are in the scriptures. Right? You don't believe that the Charagma is what it is. You know, whatever it is that you strive against. Right? Go ahead.
God forbid. Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
Yeah, and the Lord is justifying us in our sayings.
That's right.
As we read, that prophecy is faithful and true, man. So just because you don't believe, Bible prophecy is still coming to pass.
That's right.
Exactly.
Destruction is still coming.
That's right.
Exactly.
The end is still going to come in your lifetime, man.
Exactly.
Right? For all you naysayers out there, man. That want to roll your eyes and gnash the teeth. Right?
That's right.
You're going to get destroyed.
That's right.
Right? Read on to that out.
This is 2 Ezra 15 and 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Hey, that's the spirit right there. All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. All right? Keep playing with this thing if you want to. Right? This is life and death out here, man.
Straight up.
You either believe or you don't, man. There is no in between, no gray areas. No, how you say the word ambiguity?
That's right.
Right? It's cut and dry, man.
That's right.
You know? Yeah,
That's
you have
right.
somebody you want to speak on?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yep.
Go ahead. Read that again.
2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 4. Or it's like verse 5. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
That's it, man. This is the time, man. This is the time of trouble on the earth that the earth has never seen, witnessed, or experienced, man.
That's right.
All right, pursuing to Daniel's 12:1 and Matthew the 24th chapter, verses 21 to 22.
That's right.
Right? Read on.
Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world.
That's right.
The sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Hey, this is all the plagues of the Lord: sword, famine, death, and destruction, man. These
That's
plagues
right.
are those missiles, man.
That's right.
Nuclear destruction, the fire, thermonuclear fire, man.
That's right.
Right? This is all the doing of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
That's right.
Because remember, according to Jeremiah, was it 50? Babylon has been most proud against the Lord.
That's right.
The scriptures even say that, look, that Babylon has been found and thou hast also been caught. Right? You've been called out by all the nations on the planet Earth, man. China, Russia is getting in Babylon ass right now, man.
That's right.
Right? And we know that these things are going to lead to thermonuclear destruction. I got an article here, right? I just want to read it. Right? This came out, I believe, yesterday. Right? This is from Time Magazine. Right? Got a couple articles we're going to bring out, edify to the spirit. But anyway, this is from the Time Magazine. The title, it says, Russia ruble is now worth less than 1 US cent after swift bank sanctions. Right? That's heavy. Let me put this in the screen. Right? So you can check it out. Pull it up on your own time. Right? This came out the other day. Let's put it in the screen. Right? Russian ruble, Salakia. Put this over here. Everybody can see it. Right? So anyway, it says Russian ruble is now worth less than 1 US cent after swift bank sanctions, man. This is war right here, man. Right? The Russia economy is heavily affected right now, which is going to translate over here to the shores of America.
That's right.
Right? As they've been talking about the cyber attack, the brother did a beautiful lesson going into to how they're removing all the ATMs out there in Australia, I believe, and they're bringing in a digital currency, which we know what time it is, right? The time of the Karagma.
That's right.
Right? Yep. Read it on. It says the ruble plunged to a record low of less than 1 US cent in value Monday after Russia was cut off from the global bank payment system in retaliation for Moscow's invasion of Ukraine. All right? It says the Russian currency dropped nearly 26% to 105.27 per dollar, down from about 84 per dollar late Friday. It says the US, Japan, and other Western nations moved over the weekend to impose additional sanctions against Russia, including restrictions on access for some Russian banks to the SWIFT global bank payment system. All right, read a little bit more. Right, it says restrictions on the Russian central bank target its access to more than 600 billion in reserves the Kremlin has at its disposal, hindering its ability to support the ruble after it fell last week to its lowest level ever. The decline of the ruble will likely send inflation soaring, right? So this is what they've been talking about all through the mainstream.
That's right.
These sanctions that were put on Russia is going to affect America heavily, man.
That's right.
You getting ready to see gas prices skyrocket, man. Like I said before, your ass ain't going nowhere, right?
If I may add to that, that SWIFT banking system,
Con.
that is the primary banking system that's used for these different nations to make transactions amongst one another. I just want to go in a little bit more
You got it.
into what that entails. So it's going to become almost impossible for Russian enterprises and individuals with bank accounts in the country to import and export goods, take loans, and invest. So just a few examples of what privileges they've lost due to the system cutting them out. No cards, no money transfers, no business with other countries, no bank transactions, no Amazon, Netflix, Apple, eBay, etc. do not accept cash, therefore Russians will no longer be able to use these services. Even replenishing a mobile account will be difficult. Okay? So they pretty much Xing out, the Russians from, existing in the modern day society.
Yeah.
You see, but as the elder had mentioned, you see what happens in one country often affects another because it's a global economy.
Yeah.
You see, so just because those sanctions are taking place over in Russia, you have to understand that that's going to hit here in America, Babylon too.
Yeah.
You see, it's all playing together. It's all going to play out. Yeah, you see a lot of Babylonians, they don't care. They sleep. They don't give a damn. They're complacent with what they have. But you have to understand, those that are awake, you see, those that are watching and have the eyesight, you have to understand that what is happening right now is the stage being set.
Yes.
You see?
Yes. Yep. I'm going to read a little bit more. All right. It says, the decline of the ruble will likely send inflation soaring, hurting all Russians, and not just the Russian elites who were targets of earlier sanctions. The resulting economic disruption, if Saturday's measures are as harsh as described, could leave Putin facing political unrest at home. Analysis predicted intensifying runs on banks by Russians and falling government reserves as Russians scramble to sell their targeted currency for safer assets. Safer assets, it says, the SWIFT financial messaging system daily moves countless billions of dollars around more than 11,000 banks and other financial institutions around the world, man. So this is the most heaviest time ever, man. Right? So get ready for the Karagma to be implemented, man.
That's right.
Right? It's everything, because this is all by design, first and foremost, right? To bring in this this new digital monetary system.
That's right, God.
Right? Give me.
Stage is set.
There you go.
Because with the Lord is playing ultimate chess game. You see,
Like that.
the Lord is playing the chess move because just because you see one thing happen, all right, you have to understand that with the Lord, everything is strategic. You see? So one thing gets put in motion, understand that that's going to have a ripple effect on everything else.
Yes.
You see? And as the elder had mentioned, you see the stage being set for the introduction of the Karagma.
That's right.
This is the perfect usherance for them to push that on the masses.
Yeah.
You see? And also now, they've already transitioned the people's minds to accept anything that they say.
Yeah.
You see, these people are going to bend head over heels to take that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll take away your damn student loans.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that no more.
Yeah.
You want a house? You know it's a hard housing market out here. You want to have a future.
Yeah.
Reparations.
Yeah.
Everything that they have at their disposal, they got really Jake in the chokehold to do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
The scriptures say, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
Yeah.
You know?
And
No, go ahead.
No, and the timing was perfect for everything, man. They got rid of the mask mandates, the restrictions, and all of that. Then it came out that pretty much that this Vanessa, it was patent, right? Lawsuits are being filed against Moderna and all of that. So as the midst of all of this going on, now you have the declaration of war. So this is all by design, man. You see that?
The quote they always quote is, never let a good crisis go to waste, man.
That's right.
You know, we see this whole thing as the catalyst for the chip coming into play.
That's it.
That's right.
This Ezekiel 12 and 22. Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? Tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel.
Right, the Lord has caused that proverb, that saying, whatever it is that Jake says to cease, right? That's because Jake don't really want to deal with the reality of prophecy.
That's right. That's right.
That the end is upon him.
And see what it is, Elder, is our people, they would rather walk around, because people see what's happening, but they walking around willingly, willingly being ignorant of what's going on because our people are afraid.
Right.
But hey, man, these things are still going to come to pass, man. You see that? This place here is going to be destroyed. A lot of Jake is going to take the MOTV, man.
That's it.
You see that? And if you don't have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you out back pretty much, man. In other words, man.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Can you repeat that verse about Sean?
So Ezekiel 12 and 23. Tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord of power.
Start at 21, read down.
Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 21. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth?
And that's what you see Jake out here saying, man. You see the prophets have been edifying, you know, the people, whether they hear or forbear, for going on 30 plus years, man. Starting with Abba Bivens.
There you
truth
go.
coming back into the planet.
That's
all
right.
So this truth has been out here, but see the days, it wasn't at their time. You see? So now they're at the point where they don't even want to acknowledge it. They don't want to take no accountability, and they don't want to believe because it's not happening on their timeline. You see? But prophecy happens on the Lord's timeline. Keep reading.
Tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord of power, I will make this proverb to cease.
The Lord is going to shut the mouths of these people that hear and they decide that they don't want to believe, that they question whether or not the prophecies are going to come to pass. Okay, whether these holy scriptures are real or not.
That's right.
You see, the Lord said that He's going to make that proverb to cease. Keep going.
I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. But say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision.
God, the vision is going to be fulfilled. Prophecy must be fulfilled.
That's right.
You see, as the elder said, this is what we've been waiting for, man. You see, because prophecies were guaranteed to occur. You know, we measure the times diligently within itself, and then we know the times and the seasons that we live in, man. We see the seasons, man. We see that this society is collapsing, all right? We see that we're on the brink of world war. We see that we're on the brink of the introduction of the charagma, and we know that we near the day of Yahweh Shai's return, man.
That's right.
This is what we've been waiting for, man. The Lord said that He's going to make this proverb cease.
Yep.
That's right. Verse 24. For there shall be no more any vain vision or flattering divination within the house of Israel.
Yeah, no more empty, vain predictions, man. Guess what? Shit is not gonna be all right. You got to deal with that, man. It's not gonna be okay, man. Right? Pastor Pork Chop lied to you in the Christian church. Hell, Christianity is dead like a mug. Right? Nobody believes that garbage no more, man. Right? The truth is here.
Facts.
Right? People are waking up, man. People are snapping out of the madness, man. Hey, like the scriptures tell you in Isaiah 52, to what? To shake thyself from the dust, man. Right? Let go of the idols. Right? Let go of the false doctrines, the false religions, and come into the truth, man. Right? Read on.
For there shall be no more any vain vision or flattering divination within the house of Israel.
Right, that word flattering, when you look it up, I believe Esau changed it in the blue letter, but I got it written down here. That word flattering, all right, Strong's H2509, all right, the word is kalakwa, all right, that word is smooth, flattery, slippery, deceitful.
Lies.
Lies.
Straight up.
All right, all that's done. Don't the scripture tell you, 2nd Ezra, right, the 6th chapter, that that lies shall be quenched, or deceit shall be quenched, right? And the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. That's another aspect of why Christianity is dead, man. The truth is being declared according to John the 4th chapter. Now we're in a time where what? That the true believers in Yahweh Shema Shai must worship Him in spirit and truth, man.
That's right.
Right? Go ahead, Ak.
For I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass.
Whoo! I am Yahweh Shema Shai, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. Right? How can you combat against that?
That's right.
Right? Everything that's written is happening.
That's right.
Right? Prophecy is lit. Scripture is jumping right out of the pages, man. Right?
That's right.
Ezekiel 12 and 25. For I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house,
it shall be no more prolonged. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come.
That's right.
Come on, man. Right?
That shit running a 40-yard dash, quick as hell. Prophecies is ramping up like
Man.
expeditiously.
Woo!
The Lord said that that he was gonna shorten the time for the elect's sake.
That's right.
You see?
That's
even,
right.
Even they had the scientists, these so-called scientists, last year, tell people like, look, the Earth just sped around like never before.
Yep.
The year went by super fast. Hell, we look at this year, we already in March.
Yep.
You see?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can even see that with the war tensions going on.
Yep.
That Second World War, it took years for it to really jump off.
God.
But this one could be a month from now, and we be in total chaos. Man.
Yep.
Because they got all the technology to jump that shit off immediately.
I got a quick precept.
You got it.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11. I'm gonna read verse 14.
I got something too after you.
God. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. You see that, man? So, hey, man, just like how the brothers are going into, all these things are wrapping up, and they're happening really, really, really fast, man. And if you ain't on board, it's like a ship. You know, if you ain't got the ticket, and when the train start leaving, you're gonna be left on pier side, man.
Yeah.
You see that? So, all these things are happening, whether you want them to happen or not, but they're happening anyway, man. It's right in your face.
Exactly.
They need to take the covering cast of the Lord, man.
That's right.
Because this covering cast of Egypt ain't gonna do shit in the day when that shit get ran through by these Russian troops.
That's right.
When the land of Babylon get invaded, what you think they're gonna do for you?
Yeah.
Jake has no infrastructure to protect themselves. All right.
That's
You
right.
see that that's why we are to come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai in truth and sincerity and repent for and acknowledge our sins and move better, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because we ain't trying to get caught up with this shit.
Yeah.
Daniel said that in the book of Daniel, it said that this is gonna be a time as never before, man.
Yep.
You see, so just imagine the magnitude that we're gonna be in.
That's why Scripture says, "Rise ye and depart, for this is not your
Not
rest."
your rest.
man. You see that? So you sitting here being comfortable, going to the boardwalk and all of that, man. Sitting out here being comfortable, eating ice cream and all that, man, because the weather warming up. You're gonna be destroyed, man.
Oh yeah.
You see that? Because these things are still happening in your lifetime, man.
Yep.
And Yahweh Dazar, this place will be destroyed in this lifetime.
Yep.
Straight like that.
You see that?
Yep.
Straight like that.
Hey, like we said earlier, man, before we started rolling, hey, things get real heavy during the time of the Pesach, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
Like, hey, we literally 2 weeks away from the Passover, man.
That's right.
Right? And look what's going on in the earth, man. You can't make this up.
That's right.
Right? The Lord is sending a message out there to the true believers, man, to get in order. All right? To get your shit together, man.
That's
Right? Or be put to death.
That's right.
Right? You had something out?
Now, just to bad that up real
Come on.
quick, man, to get your house in order, man. This is 2nd Esdras,
Beautiful.
chapter 14.
Oh yeah, get that. That's beautiful.
All right.
I got something after you I'm gonna bring out.
Come.
I
It
wish
says,
you could Ezekiel too.
2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse 13. It says, "Now therefore, set thine house in order."
Yeah, this is the time. Right? Set thy house in order, man. Get your shit together, man. Go ahead.
"And reprove thy people."
And reprove thy people. That's why we out here, man. To give you warning, man, to correct our people, to give them the right way that's pleasing unto the Lord, man. That you may be saved. Go ahead.
"Comfort such as them as be in trouble."
Comfort them such that be in trouble, man. Hey, we in the time of trouble.
Straight like that.
But we're giving you the comfort through these words. The comforter, Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right. That's right.
We have hope, man. Right? There's a way out of this thing, man. Right? Go ahead.
Always the door of escape.
That's it.
"And now renounce corruption.
Yep.
Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature."
Hey, the scriptures say put off the weak nature, man. Don't the scriptures also say that gird up your loins as a man?
That's right.
Right? This is that time, man. Gird up the loins of your mind. Prepare thyself, man. Prepare to meet thy maker, man.
Exactly.
Prepare to
Exactly.
meet the power of Israel, man.
Exactly.
Right? Any more?
Yes, yeah. One more. It says, "And set aside," verse 15, "and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy, right, unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times."
Yeah, there you go, man. So anything that's irrelevant, man, that has to be put to the side, man.
That's right.
The cares of this life, the world, right? Your career,
Yeah.
right? What you gonna be doing in the next couple of years?
Yeah.
That's obviously out the window now, man.
Pass away anyway.
It's gonna pass away anyway.
You may not even have past tonight.
Straight up. Because hey, we're in a time where anything could happen at any moment, man.
That's right.
Right? So you need to be locked in the spirit, man.
That's right.
Right? Let me add on to this, because we was talking about how the Lord is making the days shorter, right? This is Sirach Or somebody, can you read this from me out? Sirach 36 in the Apocrypha. Read Sirach 36, 1 through 11.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 36. I'm going to start at verse 1. Have mercy upon us.
Woo! Have mercy upon us. Go ahead.
O Lord, our power of all, and behold us. Verse 2. And send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee.
Right, send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. Read on.
Verse 3. Lift up thy hand against the strange nation, and let them see thy power.
And that's what's getting ready to manifest in the earth, man. The power of righteousness, the power of the Lord, man.
That's right.
The nations are about to see the Lord's power. Read on.
Verse 4. Ecclesiasticus, from the book of Sirach, chapter 36, verse 4. As thou hast sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us.
Yep.
And let them know thee, as we have known thee, that there is no power but only thou, O our power.
Read on.
Verse 6. Show new signs and make other strange wonders.
Yep.
Glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. Verse 7. Rise up indignation and pour out wrath.
And the Lord is doing that, right? He's rising up indignation. What do you see what's going on with these world leaders? Right? Wrath and indignation. The talk of war, man. Hey, the talk of nuclear war is all through the mainstream news now, man. It ain't even a secret, man. Right? And then you got Creepy Joe saying, hey, in case of a nuclear fallout, hey, make sure you got your mask. Bug out, man.
Stay 6 feet apart.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, man. This place is through, man. Read on that.
Sirach, chapter 36, verse 7. Rise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy.
Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. Who's the enemy? Esau and the rest of the nations. Man.
That's right.
And they all gonna be destroyed, man.
That's right.
Right? Babylon, Russia, China, Iran, North Korea, right? All these nations gonna get destroyed, man. Right? Because hey, like we said, Russia, they Edomites too.
That's right.
Hey, we rooting for Russia because it's gonna bring forth our salvation, Lord's will, man.
That's right. That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Hey, the Lord said in Ezekiel 38 that what? That he should put in their mind to think the evil thought. And what is that evil thought? To blow this bitch up.
That's right.
Right?
That's
Right? Read on.
God. Sirach, chapter 36, verse 8.
The point.
Make the time short.
Make the time short. Right? Just as the brother Itazawan was going into. Make the time short, man. Everything is moving speedily. All right? Ultimately leading up to what? To that speedy destruction.
That's right.
Read on.
Verse 8. Make the time short. Remember the covenant and let them declare thy wonderful works.
Read on. Read down to 10.
Verse 9.
11, Slakia.
Verse Sirach, chapter 36, verse 9. Let him that escapeth be consumed by rage of the fire.
The rage of the fire, man. Hey, you got to understand, right? The spirit of Yahweh is going to be in the midst of that fire and that destruction.
That's right.
That's right.
Right? You're talking about 1,000,000-degree heat, man.
That's right.
Right? Nothing is going to escape that, man.
That's why scripture say, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
Man.
See that?
Man, matter of fact, hold Malachi the 4th chapter 2. We're going to get that too. We're going to go back to that once we finish. Read on, Doc.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 36, verse 9. Let them that escape be consumed by the rage of the fire. And let them that perish that oppress the people.
Let them perish that oppress the people. Right? You Edomites going down, man. Live it up. Just live it up. Go ahead.
That's right. Verse 10. Smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen.
Right, it tells you that in what? Psalms 110.
That's right.
That the Lord is coming back, Yahweh is coming back to wound the heads over many countries. He's coming to take down the world leaders.
Isaiah 66.
There you go. Read on out.
Sirach, chapter 36, verse 10. Smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen that say, there is no other but we. Verse 11. gather all the tribes of Jacob together, and inherit thou them as from the beginning.
And that's who salvation is for. Gather all the tribes together and inherit them as though from the beginning, which is really going into the elect, man.
That's right.
That's who salvation is for.
That's
that
right.
small remnant, man.
That's right.
The ones that are crying and sighing for all the abominations that are being done in the midst thereof.
That's right.
Right? Finish that out. Huh?
So Ezekiel 12 and 25.
What, huh?
For I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass.
That's right.
It shall no more be prolonged. It shall no more be prolonged for your days, O rebellious house. Will I say the word and perform it, saith the Lord power.
The Lord said, well, I will say the word and perform it. Read on.
Again, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesieth of times that are far off.
Right, and that's the mind of you scary Negroes out there, man.
Right.
All right, you scary Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, man. Right, you say that the things that we're reading out of the scriptures are days to come.
That's right.
Right, we ain't gonna see them. Man, they ain't gonna come into my great grandkids. No, this is happening right now in your lifetime, man.
Right.
Right? Read on.
There shall none of my words be prolonged anymore, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord power.
And that's clearly being seen, man. Right? For those who have eyes to see and ears to hear, man. The Lord is not prolonging his words anymore, man.
Right.
It's something going down every single day. Right? Whether it's reported in the news, alternative media or not, man. Because that's all part of what Yahweh Shai said, that what he was going to speed the days up for the elect's sake, man.
Right.
There's so many different things happening around the earth simultaneously, which is going to bring in the destruction and the salvation of the Lord's elect, man.
That's right.
You know? You had something out?
I was looking for it, Elder, but you
Okay, Con, give me that Malachi 4. Yeah, you got it. Go ahead.
We quoted this Habakkuk chapter 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. All right, these prophecies aren't tarrying, man. The Lord is speeding up his return. He's coming to get his elect, man.
Con.
This is Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
It said, behold, the day, read it again, Slakia.
Malachi 4 and 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
There you go. That's talking about the days we're living in now. Pursuing to what? 2 Peter the 3rd chapter, man. The days coming that shall burn as an oven, man. Read on.
Verse, continuing on, Salakia. And all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Verse 2.
This is the second death. And all the proud are going to be stubble.
That's right.
All right? They're going to be as chaff, man. All the wicked. Right? Sodomites, pedophiles, right? Everybody that's living contrary to the scriptures, man. You get ready to be burned up.
That's right.
And
You know?
I'm pretty sure the guys back in the ancient world of Sodom and Gomorrah, they probably were saying the same bugged out crap too. Well, this place is not going to be destroyed, but and also during the time of the flood. But when that flood came and killed everybody, that was it, man. Once the ark was sealed, that was it. And right now you see the spiritual ark being built. So are you on board, or are you gonna go down like the Titanic? You see that?
Right.
With the damn violins.
Yep. Let me add on to that, right? Revelation 21 and 8, it says, but the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death, man. All right, this is clearly here.
And that's needed. You see, there's a reason why that scripture pointed out all of those people that embody those characteristics, man.
Done.
Because why? That's wicked, man. That is not going to be accepted in the kingdom of heaven at all.
Yep.
You see, because those people are the ones that perpetuate this wickedness, man. That's why the scriptures say that wickedness have exceedingly polluted the earth.
Yep.
That shit is promoted on a high level, whether you see it or not.
Yep.
You see, it could be covert, it could be overt. You see, Esau has found a way to embody and push that and propagate that on a high frequency, man.
Exactly.
And that shit has to go.
Yep. All this wickedness is exalted, is promoted, is rewarded, right? All these things, man. And the Lord is about to put an end to all of it, man. Right?
I got a quick precept. Luke 17. This is the book of Luke, chapter 17. I'm going to start at verse 26. And as it was in the days of Noah, you know, that's talking about Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. Verse 27.
Exactly.
They did eat.
No, you got it.
They did eat. They drank. They married wives. They were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all.
And it's the same thing in these days, man.
That's right.
People are getting married, partying, giving in a marriage, doing what they want to do.
That's right.
You can still maneuver around in society.
That's right.
Until what? Until that flood of fire comes, man.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
If I could add, that scripture said, up until the day when the flood had actually occurred. So a lot of these people, they're not even going to consider their ways up until the point of the actual destruction of the society.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
During the time of Noah, I'm pretty sure people was bugging out and all of that.
Oh, for
and
sure.
when that rain came,
That rain
people,
coming, so.
you know, once that rain came, it was like, oh snap.
Yep.
I remember Noah in this ark, you know, but hey man, it was too late, man.
Yeah.
You know, and another point is too, is that again, once that ark was sealed, once that ark was sealed, that was it, man. You know, there was no knocking on the let us see and let us know, man. You know, because you had the time, the whole time, to get your crap together out of this thing. And a lot of people, they didn't want to hear the word.
Right. I want to add on to it because I think if I'm not mistaken, I remember Elder Pastor Hall was going into that about, you know, before the thermal nuclear missiles hit, right? You're going to have certain parts of the earth that are going to be in turmoil, but you're going to have other parts of the earth that are going to be functioning like normal as the missiles come down. And so it's going to be the same thing. You know, certain parts of the world still going to be functioning, doing whatever they're doing. Probably got the Karagma, you know, doing what they're doing, and then yeah, Karagma cities. Everybody thinking that everything is sweet. Next thing you know, boom, it's done.
That's right.
You know?
You hear them damn sirens, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna keep reading here. This is the book of Luke, chapter 17, and I'm gonna read verse 28. Likewise, also, it was in the days of Lot.
Yep.
They did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they built. Verse 29. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone.
That's right.
Heaven,
Yep.
and destroyed them all. So, hey, man, these are times that we're heading into now, man. You see that? And what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah, that was just an example.
Yep.
You know, wait till this place here be destroyed, man. Over 5,000 square miles, man. You see that?
Yep.
Verse 30. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. You see that, man? So, hey, man, you know, this place here is being reserved for the fire. You know, all roads, you hear about Russia and Ukraine and talks of World War III.
Yep.
All that is leading up until this day here, man. This place here being utterly destroyed. You see that? The only thing that's going to inhabit this place is desert creatures. That's right. You see that? So yeah, Jake and you damn heathens, live it up, man. Live it up. You can go cliff hanging with Batman for all we care, man.
Hey, that's right.
You see that? But your time is short, man.
Come on. I got another article real quick just to add on to the spirit, right? Because, hey, the talk of world war is what's relevant right now, man. Because war equates to salvation of the elect. I'm going to keep saying that, man.
That's right.
The destruction it has to happen pursuing the 2nd Ezra, the 4th chapter.
That's right.
Right? What does it say? If the things that be not turned upside down don't come, then what's good shall not come. Roughly paraphrasing. Right? Matter of fact, you want to get it? Still hold that Malachi. Right? And I'm going to bring this article while you get it. It's like 2nd Ezra, the 4th chapter. And matter of fact, let me get that with you real quick before I bring this article. Right?
Yeah, man, because all roads are being to this place here being utterly destroyed. Them ICBM missiles being launched right here in America, man. You see that? And hey, man, again, Jake bug out when they burn their damn finger on the stove.
Better believe it.
You see that? So, you know, the day of the Lord, man, ain't gonna be cute, man. That's why the Lord say he come to bring us, how did the scriptures go? The Lord, yeah, he come bring a sword. And also the Lord come with fire, man.
Yep.
You see that?
Yep. Hey, it's pursuing Amos 5 and 18, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
That's right.
Right? So this is also in the news, it's from the Epoch Times. Right? It says Russian foreign minister warns World War III will be nuclear. Woo. Right? Straight out of the scriptures, man. Prophecy jumping right off the pages, man.
Hot off the press.
Hot off the press, man. Right? We ain't making this up. This is the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai speaking to you people. Right? Let's see if it pull in there. Might be too bright. Oh, there you go. Right? But it says, Russian foreign minister warns World War III will be nuclear. Right? It says, Russian's foreign minister Sergei Lavrov warned Wednesday that a third world war would be nuclear and destructive amid his country's invasion of Ukraine. Right? Let me see if I can read on.
That's heavy, yo.
Hold on. It says, President Biden is an experienced man and has previously stated that the only alternative to war are sanctions, right? Which sanctions are acts of war.
Mm-hmm.
It says, Lavrov said in an interview with Al Jazeera's Arabic channel, without elaborating, according to Gazeta and other Russian media and Reuters. Lavrov also alleged that Russia would be, quote, in real danger if Ukraine ever acquired nuclear weapons. See that, and that's what all the controversy stirred up at, man.
That's right.
Because hey, Putin was like, look, man, you're not gonna set up nuclear silos in our backyard. Because what that was gonna do is gonna give America and NATO the upper hand to strike first.
That's right.
Right? It was all strategic.
That's right.
It says, reading on, it says, Russia would be in real danger if Ukraine ever acquired nuclear weapons. There is no evidence that Ukraine was attempting to acquire nuclear weapons from the West, but when you go in the media, I believe it's Britain and Germany, they're supplying Ukraine with weapons, right? Can't make this up. It says, and Ukraine gave up its nukes in the early 1990s following a dissolution of the Soviet Union, right? Reading a little bit more, right? Let me jump down, right? It says Russia, like the United States, possesses thousands of nuclear weapons. Ezekiel 38.
That's right.
They should be clothed with all sorts of armor. The Lord's gonna put the jaws back in, the hooks in their jaws. They should have the, all the armor and all that, roughly paraphrasing, right? Russia, like the United States, possesses thousands of nuclear weapons. But both countries over the years have stressed that nuclear war would lead to the annihilation of both sides. That's why Putin said what? There is no victor in nuclear war.
That's right. That's right.
Right?
Read that book.
Right. It says Russia, like the United States, possesses thousands of nuclear weapons. Both countries over the years have stressed that nuclear war would lead to the annihilation of both sides.
That's beautiful. I had a quick precept.
Come on.
This is Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
That's
Yahweh.
right.
As the rivers of water, he turneth them whithersoever he will. Okay, so ultimately, hey, he's just foretelling his own destiny, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's foretelling the destiny of all these heathen nations and ultimately the destruction of Babylon, man.
That's right.
Because we know that after this, it's no way that these niggas can come back.
That's
right.
They trying to, formulate all these different ways that they can escape a nuclear holocaust. Like,
Space
bro,
Force.
the foolishness of these niggas, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Underground bunkers, like, nah. It's after this. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
That's it.
Just wanted to have that.
No, that's it.
But hey, that's how you know it's the Lord, dealing with Putin right now, man. Because geopolitically, that makes no sense, man. why would you get into a nuclear war that was going to guarantee the destruction of both sides?
Yep.
That's right.
But the Lord needs the destruction of both sides.
That's right.
Yep.
And we want this to happen.
Yep.
You see that? We want them to go ahead and push the buttons, but of course, other prophecies have to come to pass, like the MOTB, time of Jacob trouble, spiritual powers, things like that. But we want it. We want this to happen, man. You see that? We want them to hit the buttons so that we can be so that we can receive salvation. You see that, man?
May I add a quick
And
precept?
I'm gonna finish it out. Yep.
I got an example of how the Lord controlled even Pharaoh's mind back then.
Yep.
In the time of when we was in Egypt.
That's beautiful.
But he had a purpose for it.
Exactly.
Yep.
This is Exodus chapter 7, and I'm going to start at verse 3. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt.
That's
And see,
right.
we're going to see that happen in these last times.
That's
We're
right.
going to see what? Wonders and signs of the Most High carried out.
Yep.
You see? And ultimately, hardening the hearts of these world leaders, they're not going to want to do any type of negotiating. That shit is out the window. But this is the point, verse 4. But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt, and bring forth mine armies and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgments. See? Because these people, they have a great judgment coming for them. You see the ICBM missiles, the mass famines,
Yep.
the pestilences, all these things that were spoken of in prophecy. I'm gonna jump down
Yep.
right quick to the point that I wanted to get.
You got it. Bring it on.
Salakia.
Jake ready to be Sarah Connor out here, man. Real talk.
Straight
man.
up.
Jake ready to be, man. Jake ready to be Sarah Connor out here.
Yeah. Zechariah, what, 14:12,
Yeah,
right?
That's right. That's right.
That's pretty much it.
I'm gonna finish this out, and then we're gonna get back to that. What was we holding, Malachi? Let's finish that out. So, reading it again, it says Russia, like the United States, possesses thousands of nuclear weapons, but both countries over the years have stressed that nuclear war would lead to the annihilation of both sides, or the military doctrine known as mutually assured destruction. Earlier this week, Biden was asked whether Americans should be worried about nuclear war. Biden responded, "No," and he's going, and he off. You better be worried about nuclear war because this is it,
That's right.
right? This is getting ready to happen,
That's right.
right?
He's trying to keep the people asleep.
That's it.
He doesn't want a panic to ensue because he understands that there's only there's a limited amount of nuclear bunkers in the United States as it is. So, and they're saving those for the upper echelon, the elites.
That's it.
That's right.
That's that peace and safety spirit.
That's right.
That 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter. When they cry peace and safety, they know that sudden destruction is upon them, man.
That's right.
Right? We are clearly at that point, man.
That's
Right? But let's go back to that Malachi. Finish that out.
Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. Behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven,
Come on. Prophecy. Go ahead.
and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
All you damn people, all you Babylonians, man, gonna be stubble, chaff.
That's right.
You just gonna be dust blown away in the wind, man.
That's right.
Read on.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up,
Yep.
saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Mm-hmm.
I got this.
Yeah, you got it, brother.
It's Proverbs chapter 2 and verse 22.
Yep.
But the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, and the transgressors shall be rooted out of it.
Woo, there you go.
So that that wicked root is being uprooted, man. That's how you get rid of all the wicked plants that have cultivated, so to speak, throughout the earth. You got to rip it up from the roots. You got to take that foundation out, and this whole foundation is built on witchcraft, Satanism, and wickedness, man.
Anti-Hamashiach culture.
Flood-like behavior, man. That we live today, man.
So Malachi 4 and 2. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings.
Right, which that represents salvation, which is going to come by the way of the chariots, man.
That's right.
The chariots of our salvation, man. Pursuing Isaiah 45 and 17, man. That Israel shall be saved with the everlasting salvation in the Lord.
That's right.
Right? A world without end.
That's right.
Read on.
And ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall.
Yeah, that's the hedge of protection. Right? The protection of the angels, man.
That's right.
Right? Read on.
And ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet.
And they shall be ashes under the soles of thy feet. The scriptures also say when the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it.
That's
right. Read on.
And you shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet. In the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts.
In the day that I shall do this, we in them times, man.
Right.
Hey, get excited, man.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Come out of that slumber, man. Come out of that bunk. You know?
That's right.
Right? Get on fire for Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. Right. This is the time of our salvation. Pursuing the Romans 13 and what? 11. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe, man. Right. Hey, we don't really understand how close salvation is, man.
That's right.
Right? But it's right around the corner.
That's right.
Read on.
Verse 4. Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant, which I commanded unto him in Horeb for all Israel, with the statutes and judgments.
Yep. Which were only given to the Israelites.
That's
Psalms
right.
147 and 19. Go ahead.
Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord.
Right, and he did that. Right?
That's right.
Elijah came back.
Straight up.
That's right.
Right? Who was that? Abba Bivens, man.
Come.
Right? That turned the children, the hearts of the children back to the fathers, man. Right? That 3 days and a half. We've been going into that all week, past couple weeks. Right? That grand awakening of Israel, man. Right? The spirit of life entered back into them, man. Right? So he sent Elijah again in the future, right? Before the great and dreadful day of the Lord. So now you had Elijah come back, right? Abba Bivens. You had the awakening of Israel. You had the spreading of the truth go out during basically the 1960s, right? Which was the focal point of what this truth basically flooding the earth. And now we are at the end.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
The destruction, the salvation of the elect, Yahweh Shai coming back before the great dreadful day of the Lord, man. This is all prophecy.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Consider yourself blessed to be able to see this,
That's
man.
right.
The rest of the world they don't get that. They read that scripture like, what is that talking about? Right? We have the understanding on that. Right? Read on up.
Hey, this don't get you hot in the spirit, man. I don't know what, look, that's why scripture say examine yourself whether you be in the faith.
True, man.
Continuing verse 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet.
And I want to say this too, Slugger. I'm going to have you read that again. And that's so heavy because you think about it, right? Because apostles were saying, according to the testimony, that, you know, Abba Bivens was teaching way before that time of the 60s. They're saying going back to the 50s, right? When he was with the commandment keepers, right? So you're thinking about, put it like this, the 50s all the way to 2022. How many years is that? So
50, 56, yeah, we up there.
like 70 years, 50, 70 years, somewhere in there?
Yeah.
So that shows you there's no excuse for Jake. The truth been on the scene for that long, right? You had ample time to get this word, man. Right?
And seven is number completion now. So
That's it.
that's crazy, man.
Then you had those that that were with the apostles, Apostle Har, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramah, Apostle Ricard. You know, you had those that were with them back then that fell out of the faith. But the Spirit was on our apostles. That's why, once again, throughout for true leadership, man. Throughout Yahweh Shemel Shah for true leadership, man. Scriptures say, give double honors to the elders, man. For they are worthy, man. Right? We are the fruits of that, man. But my point that I'm making is that you had ample time to get this word, man. You're talking about 60, 70 years of this word being on the earth, man. Right? You know how many millions and billions of Jakes seen the videos, walk past the sites?
That's right.
Walk past the prophets?
That's right.
Come on, man.
And if I may say, that show you that the Lord is so merciful. So merciful. Every day you got a chance to watch these videos. You know, there's so many videos going up now. It's almost impossible to catch all the videos, man. You know, and that's the Lord showing mercy, man. You see that? So, you know, I just want to touch on that.
Too heavy, man.
Too heavy.
And if I may, man, just to back you up on that, man, earlier when the elder brother was reading, man, that's why that one of those negative characteristics, man, is fear, man. A lot of brothers gonna go down for that fear, man. Because when you look in the scripture, man, when according to the blue letter, when you can the word man, it means champion.
Heavy.
See that? So we can't be out here with this spirit of fear, man, at all. The scripture says the Most High didn't give us a spirit of fear, man.
That's right.
So you need to be out here doing your job, man. Prophesying, man. Doing what the Most High told you to do.
That's right.
We ain't got, what else is there to do?
That's right.
If I may, man, this is we've been talking about those with that spirit, man, of that slumber spirit. This is the book of Matthew, bear with me, chapter 22, starting at verse 11. It reads, matter of fact, verse 10, it said, so those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good. And the wedding was furnished with guests.
That's right.
And when the king came in to see the guests, and when the king came and to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment. And he saith unto him, friend, how comest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Hey, man, these Jakes gonna be without any excuse, man, like you were going into 50, 70 years, man. You without excuse, that's the number of completion. Right. Like you were going to, brother, that's mercy, man. Right. And the thing is, Jake bugged out because you still thinking this white man Jesus. You taking his mercy for granted, taking his kindness for his weakness. That's why Yahweh gonna come and bust that ass, man. Brothers playing around, but you got time to repent, man. What's out here in America that you ain't dead, man? You can't live it up in America, nigga. You been on the bottom all your life. Your mama was on the bottom. Your daddy was on the bottom. You got a chance salvation. Oh, nah, bro, I'm chilling, bro. I get it with y'all, bro. I YouTube, man, I'm a swipe left. Oh, that's that Jew nigga, man. I hit him. All right, bro. When the Most High swipe left on your ass like an unwise virgin, then we gonna see what happens.
That's it, brother. Hey, good point. You got something out? Tell me how you go back to that Malachi.
I got one. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 5. I'm gonna read verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
Straight like that.
And put not off from day to day, for suddenly, right, shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So just like how the brother was elaborating on, man, you know, put not off from day to day, man. Don't be around here twiddling your thumbs, man. That's for dealing and all of that, man. You know, because as you see, all the prophecies are jumping off the dresser, man. There's gonna be a time when you're not gonna be able to hit a word no more. That's when Jake gonna bug out. See, but us men, and Yahweh, we are those men, the hopeful elect, start with our head apostle and then on down. We're gonna have this wisdom and knowledge that's going to sustain us, man. That's why scriptures say wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times.
Right, bro.
You see that? So you can't be a sluggard out here, man.
That's right, my brother.
Wake up and get right, man.
That's it.
When you least suspect it, or if not, when you least suspect it, you're going to be destroyed out here, man.
That's
it.
See that? Quick one before we go back. Numbers 10 and 7. Get that real quick. I believe that's on point. Numbers chapter 10 and verse 7, I believe. Read that for me, see what that says. I believe it's right on time. Let me see what it says. Numbers chapter 10, verse 7.
This is Numbers 10 and 7. But when the congregation is to be gathered together, ye shall blow, but ye shall not sound an alarm.
Yeah, read on.
Verse 8, and the sons of Aaron, the priests, shall blow with the trumpets.
Nah, that's not it. Salakia. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on, bear with me. Right? Just want to add on to that point. Let me get there real quick. I thought it was Numbers 10 and 7. Salakia. Nah, go back to that Malachi. It's all good. Salakia. I thought it was it.
So Malachi chapter 4 and back in verse 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord.
Yep, so the Lord did that as we were discussing. All right? Abba Bivens, man. Elijah coming back in the last days, man.
That's right.
Right? Go ahead.
And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse.
Right, which is going to be that destruction, man.
That's right.
Right? He turned the hearts of the children back to the fathers, man. The awakening of Israel, the breakdown of the 12 tribes. You know, the core foundation, Abba Bivens, High Priest Yaikwab, King Masha, High Priest Arya, you know, and the fruits of the apostles and elders that we have today. Right? The spreading of this truth, man. Right? Let me get a quick precept. Right? This is Matthew 11, right? This is Matthew 11 and verse 13. This is red letter Yahweh Shai speaking. This is Matthew 11 and 13. It says, for all the prophets and the law prophesied until John. All right. So the prophets prophesied of Yahweh Shai, right? Verse 14. And if ye will receive it, this is Elias or Elijah, which is for to come. Right? So Elijah coming back as John the Baptist, right? Because Elijah came back twice. He came back as John the Baptist, and he came back as Abba Bivens. Right? But the point, it says, if you will receive it, this is Elijah, or Elijah's which is for to come. He that have ears to hear, let him hear. You see that? So you got to have the spirit to be able to digest and receive this, man.
That's right.
As we read in Malachi, the 4th chapter, that Yahweh Shai was going to send Elijah before that great and dreadful day of the Lord.
That's right.
Right? So this is what baffles, this is what stumbles these Christians.
That's right.
The vocab Malones and these agents that try to infiltrate this thing, man. This is what they don't get. Right? That's why I said before, this is all what? Spiritual things, man.
Right,
spiritual matters. Right? Give me Colossians 1 and 25, 26, one of them. About the mysteries. Give me that real quick.
It's the book of Colossians, chapter 1, we start at verse 26. Even the mystery which have been hid from ages and from generations.
That's right.
But now it's made manifest to his saints.
That's
See,
right.
we have the mysteries.
That's right.
It's been manifest to his saints pursuing, was it Amos 3 and 7? Right? That the Lord revealeth his secret unto the prophets.
Right.
See, we have to understand it. This is what you would call like a hard saying. You know, a dark parable, so to speak. You know, this goes over people's heads, man.
That's right.
Any more? That was the point, right?
Yeah, that was the point, Elder.
All right. What was we holding next?
We had
Okay, no, we good on that.
Revelation 18.
Yeah, give me that. Give me that. You know?
This is the book of Revelation. This is my favorite chapter.
Go on.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 18. And let me start the top down.
Go on.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. Verse 2. And he cried with a mighty strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen.
Babylon the Great is fallen. Babylon is America, man.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Is fallen, and is become the inhabitation of the devil.
Right, so this is dealing with future prophecy. This is post-destruction of America, man.
That's right.
Right, read on.
And the whole of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Right, because, hey, didn't the Lord promise that he was going to feed the birds, the fowls of the air?
That's right.
He was going to feed the beasts of the field?
That's right.
Right, that's them dead bodies, man.
That's right.
He's going to use the animals to clean up the earth, post-destruction. Read on.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
All nations, man. All nations have basically sold out, all right? They went to bed with this whore, man.
That's right.
Straight line.
Right? Democracy, right? Women's rights,
That's right.
you know? Sodomy, right?
Nasty people.
The nasty people, all right? All that stuff is legalized and pushed throughout all the nations. I did a lesson maybe about a couple months ago going into the, there was this, they had this concert in the Middle East, and it was called, the name of the concert was called the Middle Beast, right? Which is spiritual, right? And out there in the Middle East, because out there, I think it was like Saudi Arabia, where they wouldn't even tolerate the ways of the West. But in that Middle Beast concert that they had out there, people was out there doing drugs, there was sodomy going on, right? They was playing that rave music, people was getting high, right? All, like, it looked like an American concert out there. Tight clothes, you know? People was bugging out. But here it is, a country that wouldn't even tolerate that type of stuff was accepting that now, man.
That's right.
Right? And it was called the Middle Beast. Going back to the point that I'm making is that all nations have been drunken with the wines and philosophies of America, Babylon, man. Right?
And another point too, when you want to fly an airplane, right? You want to fly an airplane today, you have to speak English, right? So this is showing you that this nation here, man, America, Babylon, you know, it's that broad, man. You see that? You have some bug out come on Elder Apostle Gabar's channel, I believe, and he said something like Babylon was a
Vatican,
city.
yeah.
You know, Vatican,
Vatican,
City.
yeah.
Bug out.
Yeah.
You have no idea what's going on. That's why these things have been revealed to the prophets. You see that?
Yep.
Anyway, let me go ahead and keep reading.
Yep.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18. I'm going to read verse 3 again. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of the fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Yep, read on.
Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
Yeah, come out of her, my people. All right? This is going to be the voice of Yahweh Shem Yahushai calling up the elect. Right? Go ahead.
That ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
Right, and that's the mercy, man. The elect getting beamed up in those chariots, what the world ignorantly calls UFOs, UAPs, man.
That's right.
Right? That's the way out of this thing, man.
That's right.
It ain't no underground bunker.
That's right.
Right? It ain't no trying to hide in your mama house, in the basement, right? Going in the sewers.
Exactly.
It ain't none of that, man. The only way out of this thing is going upon that spiritual ark.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Trying to form a militia.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, all that, man.
Yeah.
Go.
Hey, Jay, you better get right and get left.
Pen or
see
die.
that?
Right, but Jake don't believe that.
That's right.
You got Jake that don't believe that.
That's right.
They don't believe in the chariots, man.
That's right.
Right?
That proverb in Israel, man.
Yep.
That shit has polluted the minds of our people to the point where they don't believe.
Yep.
God.
And those are the same with unwise virgins. Like we said, the brother said in time of Noah and the flood.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? As you saw with the wicked servant not ready at their wedding garment.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Them the same Pharisees that you were talking about earlier, man. Hey, we don't want it on our time, man. You them same niggas that don't want your Howard shot to come up on your time.
Yep.
Because you kicking it with America, man. No. Yeah. Most High gonna show you, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
That same spirit of the wilderness, you know, the same, Jake that said, let his blood be upon us and our children.
Yeah.
That same spirit coming back to the people that won't hearken to this message.
Exactly.
Because Jake, those are beautiful references that brothers just made mention of, because you can see nothing is new under the sun. Jake really has a problem of integrity. Jake really has a problem of accountability, man.
That's right.
But at the end of the day, you're gonna have to atone for what you do.
That's right.
You see, you want to take a covering of Esau, you want to abide in America. You don't want to take a covering cast of the Most High. The prophets have been out here telling you what it is, and people walk by, you see, they talk shit. But what's gonna be your solution in that day?
Thank you.
What's gonna be your solution? I want to see that shit.
Yeah.
That's right.
Has any belief system actually given you an answer to provide you an understanding of the times and the seasons that we live in? Prophecy, man. What's giving you an answer to nuclear war? What's giving you an answer to World War III? What's giving you an answer to anarchy? Sedition, job loss. These people are hopeless, man.
Yep.
That's right.
See, Jake ain't got no answers, man.
That's right.
Jake only answers simply not believing.
And the
That's
scoff.
it. They just like, look, man, I don't believe that shit.
Yeah. That's right.
You know?
Yeah.
Because they ain't got no answers, man.
They would rather smoke. You women out here, you rather twerk.
Right.
You know, that's your answer. Right? Now, if and just speaking on what all the brothers said, right? If your dad told you, right, that look, you better get right, and by the time I come back, I'm gonna whoop your ass. You know, if you don't get right and you get your ass whooped, who bothers that, man?
Right.
You see that? So that's why we're telling you to get right, and we're telling you to come out. I mean, we're not come out of her, but come out of this place spiritually.
Detach.
See that? Detach. But Jake is too attached in this place because they've been used to being oppressed for so long.
Right.
See that?
And also, man, because these are the same people, man, the reason these are the same people that hate Yahweh Shah, man. That's what it really is. These are the same people back on the earth that hate Yahweh Shah, man. And they acting like that Yahweh Shah, man, don't got that vengeance waiting for him, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You testing Yahweh Shah because he ain't made his presence felt yet. He ain't made his presence known. But he gonna, as the scriptures say, he gonna come see you face to face, man.
That's right.
And what the scriptures say that the hearts of the sons of men are proud because judgment is not executed speedily.
Come.
That's right.
You know?
Come. Ecclesiastes, you want that? Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, man.
Come.
That's right. I got this up there. Come.
It's Proverbs 19 and 28. An ungodly witness scorneth judgment, and the mouth of the wicked devoureth iniquity. Judgments are prepared for scorners, and stripes for the backs of fools.
Woo. Stripes for the backs of fools, man.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, you
right.
keep sniffing the ass, what we gonna
Jacob's
get?
foolish.
That's right.
Read that real quick.
This is Numbers chapter 10, verse 9.
That's what I was trying to get earlier. We were close.
And if you go to war in your land
If you go to war in your land, which we are clearly in the time of war, read on.
against the enemy that oppresseth you,
Yup.
then ye shall blow an alarm with the trumpets, and ye shall be remembered before the Lord Yahweh your power.
Right. You see that? So we going to war. We blowing the trumpet spiritually
right.
by coming out here declaring the prophecy, the end of time. Right? Any more?
And ye shall be saved from your enemy.
And you should be saved from your enemies, man. So this is what we doing, man. We blowing the trumpet. We getting ready to go to war. Esau getting ready to come down. Right? Time of Jacob's trouble.
That's right.
All right? The great wrath of Satan. Right? Coming down upon the believers. We in a time of persecution, all these things happening, man.
That's right.
So we out here to blow the trumpet, to warn our people. Right? Read on in that Revelation 18.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18. We'll read verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities.
Yeah, there you go. The sins of America, Babylon, have reached unto the heavens, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities, man.
That's right.
As I quoted earlier. All right? Babylon has been most proud against the Lord.
That's right.
The Lord has remembered our iniquities, man. He remembered the slavery and genocide of his people, man.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
The core inception of Babylon, man. Slavery, man, of the tribes, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics. The oppression that's still happening to our people today.
That's right.
Right? All the unjust laws and decrees that keep our people at the bottom. Right? All the wickedness, the witchcraft and sorcery that go on behind the scenes. Right? The Lord remembers all of that, man. Right? And the scriptures say that the Lord requires which is past.
That's right.
All right? You Edomites say you're not going to get away.
That's right.
See, a lot of these Edomites didn't think it was going to come back.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't think, they that's what they say, well, let bygones be bygones. That was the past. That wasn't me. It was you. Right? Because you are of your forefathers.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Pursuant to Isaiah, the 14th chapter.
Blood still running through your veins.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right? You got to pay the tab. You got to pay the tab for your forefathers, man.
Straight up.
Right?
That's right.
Read on out. You had something?
I was going to get that.
Yeah, get that. Go ahead.
It's
Get that.
Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids.
That's slaves, fam.
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
And they shall rule over their oppressors. Jump to verse 21.
This is Isaiah 14, verse 21. It reads, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Right, so you Edomites got to pay for the sins and transgressions and iniquities of your forefathers, because ultimately what? It was you anyway.
Exactly.
Right?
That's right.
So you got to pay up.
That's right.
You know?
I got a little bit more
Yep.
reassurance in that. Verse 24. The Lord Yahweh of hosts hath sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass. And as I have purposed, so shall it stand.
That's right.
Okay? So that's prophecy for you, man. That's 100% assurance that is going to occur.
That's it.
So y'all Edomites, y'all in for some shit, boy.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Y'all in for
Book
some
of Psalms,
shit.
chapter
Oh, boy.
137, verse 9. It says, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone.
That's literal, man. That's literal. Right? Hey, was it Revelation 13 and 10?
Yeah,
You know?
that's right. That's one of my favorites. I grabbed it.
Yep.
Figured it out real quick. They used to always clip me without putting this
Yep.
scripture out. God.
It's, Isaiah 42 and 14.
Yep.
Just going into how the brothers were speaking on how the Lord hasn't forgotten what these Edomites have done, man. I have long time holding my peace. I have dealt, it's like I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman. I would destroy and devour at once. Right, so the Lord, he's been holding back, man. He hasn't brought judgment to this place because he's allowing that iniquity to build up, man. So that when he comes for that final knockout, then you're gonna be at your sufficiency, man.
The time's so damn big, Esau can't pay that shit back.
Well, no, and if brothers in the spirit, man, if they can just imagine a woman having birth, man, when that woman travails, man, when that child is coming, man, hey, man, that's a whole lot of scream, that's a whole lot of pain, man, coming your way, man. So Esau don't understand, man. That's a perfect. The scripture lined that perfectly, man. Perfectly.
You devils got a lot to pay for.
Hell yeah, they do.
You got a lot to pay for. Things that we don't even know about. See that? Then on top of that, things that we already do know, that make us mad right there, man. You know? How does scripture go? Surely oppression maketh a God. You know? So, I mean, you devils got a lot to pay for. I want to bring this out. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go to captivity. You see that? So you led us, the Israelites, into captivity. And it's written right here in the scriptures. You're going to go into captivity. There ain't no way around it. Or that wasn't me. The Edomites are done away with. Nah, man, you're going into slavery. You know exactly who you are.
It must happen.
It was my dad.
And not only Esau, but these other heathen
Straight
nations
like
too.
that too. Straight like that.
They was at that council.
Straight
they
like
knew
that.
what was going on. They profited from it. They were involved in it.
Moab all up in
Yeah,
it.
Moab
Ham
too.
all up in it.
Right.
Yeah.
And you see with Ukraine, what they doing to them Jakes out there. They won't even let them get on the train.
Yep.
Right? Denying them to flee the destruction that's going on. Showing you no matter where Esau is at in the world, they hate you Jakes, man.
That's right.
Right? Because them Jakes over there, they was from Nigeria. All right? Them Israelites, man.
Can't escape the curses.
You can't escape the curses, man.
And you just made a good point that made me think. You said that they weren't able to flee from the destruction that's going on in Ukraine.
Yep.
When that shit touched down here, that shit gonna hit Jake hard.
Yep.
They gonna put Jake at the very bottom to where they're not even gonna be considered. They ain't gonna give a fuck about your title in society.
Yeah.
Everything that you work for. Oh, I got this job in society.
Yeah.
Oh, I got this title.
I know such and such.
Yeah. I'm in this position.
Right.
Right? You're going to find out that you are nothing in that time. Man.
Exactly.
And what's so heavy about that, man, I literally just did a video on that. Man, that even in the time of their judgment, they still got time to show you that you still a nigga.
Hell yeah.
They still got time to show you.
Matter of fact, that's the curse. Let me read that real quick. Deuteronomy, dealing with this, them Jakes over there in Ukraine that are basically getting shitted on, right? This is Deuteronomy. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 65. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease.
That's
right. You got Jake all over the globe.
That's right.
But wherever he's at, the curse is clung unto him. Among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord Yahweh Shai shall give thee there a trembling heart, a failing of eyes, and a sorrow of mind. Verse 66. Deuteronomy 28:66. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee. You see that? No matter where Jake's at, he's oppressed, he's at the bottom, he's disregarded, right? He don't matter.
That's right.
And that was a clear display when you watch the social media of how they just like, look, throwing Jake off the train and telling all the blacks they can't leave. That's an example. It says, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life.
That's right.
There you go. Here it is. Bombs is dropping over there. Niggas is getting blown up over there. They like, look, you ain't leaving. You gonna stay here.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And they had to send like, you know, they had to contact them jakes over there in Africa to get, you know, them jakes out of there. But you know, it's still the fulfillment of the curses here.
That's right.
You know, Jake ain't got shit when they got rappers trying to unify, talking about something. We gotta say support.
Right.
Nigga, this is what we got.
True.
we gotta count on Young Thug.
Finish, man.
Our people are through.
God.
You see that? Our people are through, man. You still got people out here knowing that how the elder just brought it out, man. Where you got Esau that won't even let Jake on the train. You see that? But you still got people out here talking about God loves everybody. Is God loving them, man? You see that? So hey, man, you know, I mean, this again, it all goes back. So this is why this devil, he got to go in this thing.
And these wicked jakes, man, that you're speaking of, these lullaby jakes, man. These jakes that's run up behind Esau's ass, man. Yeah. They gotta go too, man.
They're gonna be thrust through.
Come,
say that, man.
Straight like that.
They that join hand in hand should not go unpunished. You know? Right. They're gonna be thrust through with the sword too.
Yep.
Right? They're gonna fall. Scripture tell you that, Isaiah 31. They that hoping and that shall hoping together, they shall fail together. Roughly paraphrased. Right. Meaning, these sellouts. All right, these coons and all that, they all gonna get destroyed together, man.
That's right.
Right? Read down in Revelation 18 down to 10, and that'll be it.
Come. It's the book of Revelation chapter 18, and I'm gonna start read verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works.
Double unto her double according to her works, man. Go ahead.
Which she hath filled to her double.
Filled to her double. Read on.
Verse 7. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Right. And one a heavy point that one of the brothers pointed out to me on one of my videos, he put a comment on there. It was a video with Kamala Harris, and she was talking about, you know, basically she tried to wing around the topic of nuclear destruction. And then she said something about pretty much that we're going to protect her or something like that, referring to Babylon. She called Babylon her, or America her, showing you that, look, this is Babylon.
Straight up.
Read on.
Revelation chapter 18, read up verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine. She shall be utterly burned with fire.
That's it.
For strong is the Lord our power, who judgeth her. Verse 9. The kings of the earth who have committed fornication and live deliciously with her shall beware her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
Right. America, Babylon's destruction will be televised, man. Read on.
Verse 10. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, at last, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
Yeah, for 1 hour is thy judgment come, man. Hey, Putin already told you, look, they got missiles that can travel 21,000 miles per hour, man. That's unheard of, man.
That's right.
You talk about shot from one side of the world and reaching the Western Hemisphere within 15 minutes.
This shit crazy.
You know? That's fulfillment of that prophecy that this place is going to go in 1 hour, man.
That's right.
It ain't going to be no long and drawn out war. Once the button is pushed, that's all she wrote.
60 minutes.
Right?
We were talking about it's going to be 10, 12 years.
Nah. That's all she wrote once they push that button, man.
60 minutes of fun.
That's it. That's all. And your rodeo is done.
That's right.
And the kingdom of heaven will be established, man, after that.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
There you go. Did we bring that in 2 Ezra 4? Let's end with that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's end with that. That's the last scripture. We end with that, man.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 4. Start at verse 25.
In order for the good to come, the destruction got to happen first,
right.
man.
That's right.
Right?
2 Ezra 4 and 25, it reads, what will he then do unto his name whereby we are called?
That's right.
Of these things have I asked. Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel.
That's right.
For the world has hasted fast to pass away.
There you go. Hey, we was talking about that all day here. Read that part again.
Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world hasteth fast to pass away.
For the world hasteth fast to pass away. The Lord speeding everything up for the elect.
Right.
This world as you know it is getting ready to pass away suddenly, man.
That's right.
Read on.
And cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come.
Woo! You can't comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous, man. Right? Hey, we about to inherit the world. We about to inherit people.
Right.
Right? Dominion, power, glory, joint heirs. Come on, man. Universes, planets, spiritual bodies. Immortality, man. Spiritual power. Right?
Right.
Come on, man. Go ahead, Hop.
Continuing on, for this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmity.
Yeah, that's right. This world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. Read on.
But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
Yeah, that's why we said this is the beginning of the end. Right? Because before the destruction can fully come, the charagma must be established. This economy has to go.
That's right.
They got to bring in this new digitalized monetary system.
Right.
So we're at that point. Go ahead.
We live in a society that's ripe for destruction.
The harvest is ripe, as the scripture said, and the angels are the reapers. Read on.
Verse 29, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away,
Yep.
then cannot it come that is sown with good.
See, so the destruction got to come. All right, it got to get turned upside down. It got to pass away in order for the good to be sown in the earth, which represents what? The kingdom of heaven. All right, a world of righteousness forever, man.
That's right.
Right? Read on.
For the grain of evil seed hath been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning. And how much ungodliness hath it brought up unto this time?
Yep.
And how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing come?
Until the time of threshing come. All right? When you go into that word threshing, it goes back to thrash. Right? This place is about to take a beating.
Right.
Right? The Lord is going to beat this place to powder, to dust.
That's right.
Right? So that's pretty much the point. Any more on that? That's it, man. So that's the time to come, man. All right? Prophecy is lit. All right? Stay on fire. Stay watchful. Watch harder. Right? Hey, we almost done.
That's right.
All right? Hey, the Pesach is coming up. About another, 2.5 weeks, somewhere in there?
16.
March 16th, man. You know? Lord willing, hey, this be the last Passover.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Hey, we in some of the heaviest times on earth right now, man. So continue to pray to Yahweh Shema Shai. Continue to send up curses, right? Pray for brothers. Pray for the apostles, elders. Pray for the body. Pray for yourselves, man. Right? That Yahweh Shema Shai cover you and your family in this time of great evil, man. Right? Yahweh Shai is coming back. All right, we're going to close it out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh.
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and who rule well. And double salutations to all you Akim out there laboring, the house of David, the elect, that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Hey, shalom to you, brothers.
Shalom.
Hey, shalom.
Ball, ball.
Ball. Out of here, folks.
Boom.
And that's all, folks.
Boom.